Welcome to Kryoni Journal Management System. In this video, let's see how to create a new journal. To begin, log into your JMS dashboard using your admin credential and navigate to Create New Journal button to start proceeding to create your new journal. The first step involved in creating a new journal is the entering the journal configuration information. To start with, enter your official journal title. Next, enter your journal abbreviation and acronym. Upload your journal cover image with the given mention size. Next step is choose your journal type from the given drop-down list. Whether your journal is open access, subscription or hybrid, choose it from the given list and choose your corresponding license type based on your journal guidelines. If your journal is having the online and print ISSN number, enter the number in the designated field. And next step is the configuring the journal welcome page content. This welcome page content will be shown to the author or reader whoever visiting your journal website. So configure your journal welcome page content according to that. And the next important step is the configuring the journal scope. This is one of the most critical step. Why? Because Kryoni JMS includes a built-in out-of-scope checker that compares the submitted abstract and keyword with the given journal scope. This generates an alignment score that helps the editor to assess the relevance and check whether the submitted manuscript is within the journal focus. So I'm going to enter the journal scope here. So once the journal configuration page is completed, click Next to proceed to the next step. The next step is the article configuration. Choose the article type for the journal from the given drop-down list and choose the corresponding review type, whether it's double-blind, single or open, and select whether the similarity proof is mandatory or not. If you want to add new article type, click on Add New and select it from the drop-down list. If your article type is not in this drop down, just enter whatever article type you need and click Create and choose the review type, whether similarity proof is mandatory or not selected. So the next step is the submission tracking ID. The main goal of the submission tracking ID is to maintain the uniformity of the journal submission number. Like let's say for example, if you are having 50 journals in your older submission and if you want to continue with Kryoni from 51, give your submission number as 51. So whenever the author submits the manuscript, the journal article ID will be starting from the number 51. Next step is the additional configuration information. The first step is override review type rule. Once this checkbox is checked in, the editorial user can override the review type while assigning the reviewer. As you can see here, the review type set is double blind. Once this checkbox is checked in, the editorial user can change the review type rule. This gives the flexibility based on the submission and the reviewer needs. And the next one is the accept submission without full co-author verification. Like normally a manuscript cannot proceed until a co-author have verified their contribution via email. But with this new option, editor can override this restriction and accept the submission even if co-author haven't completed their verification. This option is useful when there's a quick decision making has to be made or whether the co-author is temporarily unreachable. So we can use this option on that time. And the next configuration is collect color figure information for pricing. If your journal charges for the color figure, this new setting will be helpful during the submission. Once this checkbox is clicked in, the author will now prompted to confirm whether they are including the color figure, which helps in calculating the printing or the processing cost. This information is captured early in the submission form and can be reviewed by the editorial or the production teams. And the next step, the journal manager can choose to integrate the production system within the JMS. This integration allows the journal manager to track the production status easily. Once after the review process is completed, all other the production related tasks can be carried out with the automated production tracking system. Currently I am choosing S. And the final step in the article configuration is that whether the author needs to submit the conflict of interest form or not. So once the journal manager clicks yes, there is an option to upload the conflict of interest form. This conflict of interest form will be shown to the author while submitting the manuscript. So the author can download the conflict of interest form and fill it and re-upload it while submitting the manuscript. So once after every configuration is completed, you can proceed to the next step. The next important step is choosing the file type and file format. There is a predefined file type and file format already chosen. The journal manager can decide whether this file type and file format is mandatory for the author to submit by clicking the checkbox. And the journal manager want to add any other new file format, they can use the option add new and add it from here. And the next step is configuring the subject and the discipline. The journal manager can select the subject from the drop down list or create a new subject type and choosing the discipline. And the final step in the file format is choosing the submission language. The submission language English is defaultly chosen, and the journal manager can choose any other submission language needed. Currently I am leaving it as English. Once after all the step in the file format is completed, click on next. The next step is defining the author and the reviewer guidelines. Provide clear submission guidelines for both author and the reviewer. You can also enter them directly into the editor or upload a formatted Word document needed. I'm entering the author guidelines now. And next one is the reviewer guidelines. So once after the author and the reviewer guidelines is completed, click on next. This is the final step in creating the journal. This is the journal preview. Once all the corrections are made, you can hit the button create to create your journal. Now your journal is officially created. In next video, let's see how the submission process takes place.